Hello. How are you? Happy Wednesday. Can you believe... Oh, I don't have my iPad on me. Okay. I'm going to go grab it. Just give me 1 second. You can look at my lovely counter cabinet, my mess. This is the type of day it is. Sorry about that, guys. Hi, Teresa. How are you? So, my name is Jennifer Kirk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Guelph, Ontario. I'm having one of those days, you can tell. Like, I should have at least tried to brush my hair. So, you guys have to bear with me today. It's going to be interesting. It is November 22nd already. Like, a month away is Christmas. Oh my goodness. For those of you in the U.S., happy Thanksgiving. I hope you have a wonderful and safe holiday weekend. For those of us up here in Canada, we had our Thanksgiving a while ago. Hey Heather, how's it going? So I'm going to turn you around. We're going to make a fun full card. So I'm at the point right now where I'm in panic mode to get my Christmas cards done, because I haven't even finished my list and I'm already at like 120 that I have to send. So I need to make a lot of cards quickly because I'm not done even making my cards, forget writing them all out. So I wanted to show you, we have something, it's a great deal. It's called Merry Wishes. And I'm going to show you that, and we're going to make a fun full card out of that. So yeah. There's one thing that I need to tell you about. Oh, it's the last chance sale is on right now. It is while supplies last. There's a few things on there that are a really good price. But as soon as they're gone, they're gone. So we're already selling out of some stuff. So if you have anything on your wish list, you want to grab it and grab it soon. Okay, so I can help you with that if you want. Okay, close your eyes. I'm going to flip you around to my desk. Actually, before I do that, let me call my iPad up and let's get it so I can see comments when they come up. This is always a trick to see if my iPad's going to actually work and if Facebook's actually going to work for me. Oh, I'm there. Okay, yay. Let's see if I can get comments now. It looks frozen there. All right, so I'm going to turn you around, shut your eyes so you don't get seasick, and we will get stamping. Okay, close that. No, you're flipping over. Looking at my lovely ceiling. Hey, Joyce. How's it going? Hope you're having a great day. All right, don't look at my messy desk because it's really messy. All right, are we going to be equal? Okay, yay. It's not moving anywhere. So, this is an amazing deal. It is called Warm Wishes Cards and Envelopes, and you get 20 card bases and 20 envelopes. So here's the card base. Isn't this gorgeous? For $20. So just throw a sentiment on here and you're done. You could put a Christmas tree on here, or you could do things like what we're going to do. So I'm going to show you how to make a fun fold card. So we're going to make this card here out of the paper. Isn't that pretty? It's so simple too. So this is going to be one of my panic go-to cards. And here I used the sentiment from this month's paper pumpkin. But we'll use a sentiment. So this is the stamp set that comes with the paper pumpkin. But we'll use a different sentiment on the card tonight. All right, so let's get stamping. Okay, so I'm going to move this out of the way. And look at these envelopes. Aren't these cool? I'm going to make a card with the envelopes too. So stay tuned. Didn't get it done for tonight because let me tell you, this week is insane. Like absolutely insane. Okay, so I'm going to take this card and I'm going to cut it up. I want some snow. Oh, I just got a paper cut. Oh no, I'm going to bleed all over everything. I want some snow, but I don't want this much snow on my card because then my card would only be this big. I'm just looking for the blood coming. So I'm going to cut off, I don't know how much, this much. Does that look like too much? Maybe there. I'm going to cut off a little bit off the bottom. Okay? This you can keep, you can do sentiments on here. You can do whatever you want. Okay, and then, you know what? Let's do the card base first. So you guys can know. So, I'm all discombobulated tonight, guys. I am so sorry. Okay, so we have a piece of Starry Sky, and this is 5.5 by 11. And we are going to score this at 1 3/4. Okay, so let me get this straight. I have too much junk on my desk. I can't go straight. So we're going to go 1 3/4. We're going to go 5.5. Okay, and then we're going to go 9 3/4. So we did this card on one of our team meetings, this fancy fold, and I love it. I think it's so, it's simple, but it's pretty cute. Okay, so you'll notice that we have a bigger panel and a smaller panel, okay? So we're going to fold this in half, if your fingers work. Okay, so we're folded in half, and the big panel, we're going to fold backwards. So we're going to make a valley fold for that. Okay, and then the small panel, we're going to actually fold on top of that one. See how that makes the card? So when you open it, it opens like this. Isn't that neat? So simple. Okay, so let's get back to cutting. So on this panel here, I want the full moon. Okay, so I'm going to have to do a little bit of paper surgery here. So this one I want to be 1.5. So let me cut. I'm just going to cut at 2. I'm going to cut at 2, and then I'm going to cut 1/2 inch off. Okay, so I've just flipped it around and I'm cutting it at 2. I want the full moon on the panel. I don't want to cut, like if you can see on here, I cut my moon off. I don't want to cut my moon off. So, and then we're just going to cut this at 1.5. Okay, so we want our panel to be 1.5 by 5.25. Okay, so again, I don't want to cut my moon off, so I'm going to take a little, no, I'm good there. So I'm going to take 5.25. My moon will be right at the top. Just like that. And it goes right here. So we're just going to glue that there. Okay, and then we're going to take this and we're going to do the large panel, which is, what size is that? I don't know. I'm going to grab a ruler and I'm going to measure this. If I can see, 3.5. So it's 3.5 by 5.25. Okay, 3.5. So we're going to just go here and we're going to cut at 3.5. And we're going to cut at 5.25. How are you guys doing? Are you having an awesome week? I hope you are. Okay, so that's that one. And then we need this little panel here. And this one is 1 1/8. So, do we have enough room here where we're not going to get the fold? We do. 1 1/8. All right. So we're just going to cut it straight here. Okay, and then we want it at 5.25 again. Can you guys hear my son practicing? He's playing the bass clarinet. He has another Christmas concert this weekend, so he's practicing away. He should probably be studying for chemistry, but you know, he's not. All right, isn't that cute? So simple. All right. Hi, Amanda. Hi, Sandy. How are you guys doing? You coming to watch my bloopers? Actually, it hasn't been too bad tonight. Of course, I just jinxed it. All right, and then this little piece I just want for the inside, and I'm just going to do him at half. I don't know if I'm going to be able to cut that. Let's see. There we go. And we want this at 5 1/4. And actually, Sandy was the one that showed us this card during one of our team meetings. So we get together. We get together twice a month, and we stamp together, and we create, and yeah, it's lots of fun. So, oh, I just got goobers everywhere. So here we go with me and glue. So for those of you that join late, I'm showing how to make a super easy, fast card with our Merry Wishes pack. So you get 20 card bases and 20 envelopes for $20. And you can make some really pretty, stunning Christmas cards with it. Okay. So we're just going to glue this one. Am I actually on the camera, on the field of view? I hope I am. And all I'm going to do is just line these up and try and keep them somewhat straight, for me anyway. Anyone that gets a card from me knows that I'm never straight. Is this right? Yep, that's good. Okay. And they expect to see glue everywhere on the card. Because that's just me. I tend to put glue everywhere, other than where it's supposed to go. All right. So that, my friends, is the front of the card. Isn't that cute? Love it. Okay. And you have extra that we could figure out something to do with, but we won't tonight. So on the inside, we have just a piece of, I have hair everywhere, basic white. Oh my goodness. Who else is shedding? I feel like I'm my dog shedding. Seriously, I've got hair everywhere. Okay, that's gross. So we need Starry Sky, and for the inside, I wasn't sure what sentiment we wanted. So I brought out my Brightest Glow, and let's see. What do we want? May the peace of the season light your world, and may your new year be the brightest. That's pretty cute. Wishing you a season of hope and light. Let's do that one. May the season, so this is in the annual catalog, this stamp set. This was a stamp set that we had last year, and I just love the sentiments in it. So, what I do is I try and line up my stamp with the grid so that it's kind of straight. So what I'm doing is I'm lining up Be the Brightest, and then I line this up, and then we just stamp. All right, so Starry Sky it is. Oh, did you see that? I almost dropped it in the stamp set. It's one of those days, one of those nights, one of those months. Okay, plunk it down, and there we go. I'm going to close this before, and I'm moving this, before we end up, my card ends up in it. So then I'm just going to put a strip of glue down here. Just add some of this. Okay. And you have lots of room to write your sentiment on the inside. So I'm just going to glue this down. Can you guys hear it? Tell me if you can hear my son playing, because the air vent is right above my camera. Oh! Sorry. I'm doing a video, hun. Okay, sorry. My son just came in and my dog freaked out. All right, so we're on to the front of the card. So what we're going to do here is we are going to do some heat embossing. Okay, so I have my Versamark. I have my, I don't have my Emboss Buddy. Where is my Emboss Buddy? Okay, give me 2 seconds to find it. without the embossing buddy. It's lost. It's taken a walkabout. It's probably on my messy desk that I can't find anything on because I have too much stuff. I just go from one event to another event and don't get anything put away. All right, we're going to take our chances without our embossing buddy. So if you have the embossing buddy, it just helps to keep the static off of the page so that, oh, found it. Okay, it just helps so that our embossing powder is sticking only where we want it, where the Versamark is, and not where anything else is. So we're going to ink up with Versamark. And this is from the Merriest Trees stamp set. I just love it. It's so pretty. Okay, and we're going to say, we wish you a Merry Christmas on the tree. And let's white emboss it. So I have white embossing powder here. Oh, you don't hear anything? Okay, that's good. Not that you don't want to hear my son playing his bass clarinet. He sounds really good. I'm proud of him. All right. So I'm just putting white embossing powder over where I have the Versamark, giving it a good flick. Okay, and that looks good. So I'm going to move this away from my heat gun. I'm going to find my heat gun. Today was one of those days that I just ran from the minute I started work until now. So I'm a little unorganized. Normally I have things a little bit more found. All right, ready? So I just heated this up, and now we're just going to do some magic. I love heat embossing. This is what got me into Stampin. It's just watching this happen. It never grows old for me. Okay, I'm burning my thumb. Don't burn your thumb. Have your tweezers. Okay, so that's looking good. All right, so we can leave it like this if we want. But what I thought would look a little bit better is if we added, and actually I don't want to do Old Olive, I want to do Mossy Meadow. If we added just a little bit of shading around the outside of it, just to give us a little bit more depth. So I have Mossy Meadow here. You could use Old Olive, you could use any kind of green that you have. Oh, you know what I forgot to do is I forgot to cut a stem. We're going to pretend that there's a stem at the bottom of this, okay? Of this Christmas tree. I don't have one cut. I'm going to glue one on after because I'm going to pop this up so I'll be able to get one underneath. So when you see the photos, I'll have a thingy under there, okay? So on this one, I did some wild wheat and I took some of this that came from in our paper pumpkin and I put little dots on the baubles that are across here. What I decided to try to do for this one is to actually cut out some in gold foil, and we'll just see which one we like the best. So let me, and these again, these come up with the Merriest trees. So I just cut them, it's one die cut and you get all of these. And all we're going to do is we're going to stick it right across just the top and the bottom, and maybe we'll do, I don't want it through the words, but let's see how it looks. Let's see, maybe we'll add something else. Oh my goodness, I really need to clean up my craft room. I can't even find my silicone mat. Okay, So let's do this one across the top. So this is our Tombow glue. I just put it into a precision bottle. It makes it a little bit easier if there's glue in it. Am I getting glue? I can't even see anymore. Oh my goodness, my eyesight has just... I go to the eye doctor this week. I'm sure I need new glasses because I can't... Oops. That's a big blob of glue. It's going to make a big mess. I can't see anything anymore. With or without glasses. Alright, and then all we're going to do is stick this across here. Okay, see? I made a big mess. You don't need that much glue. I'll fix it after. Okay, and then this one, we're going to do the same thing. So we were lucky we didn't get that storm that was supposed to hit, but my friend lives on the East Coast, and she got over 20 centimeters so far of snow, and it was still snowing hard. I'm like, you can keep the snow. Okay. I really need my adhesive remover on here. It's sticking to my fingers and not my paper. Alright. So I've got one guy hanging over here, so I'm just going to give that a cut. So what do you think? Should I try? I think it'll look funny though if it just starts and stops like that, eh? So we'll just leave it like that. Okay, and then we're going to glue this guy down. This again is from the Merriest tree. So the Merriest tree has ornaments and stars and lots of things that you can decorate your tree with. And we are just going to stick it down. Oh, did you guys hear that? My stomach just growled. It was really loud. Alright, we'll stick that on there. Okay, and we're ready to stick this on. So on this one, you'll notice that I made a boo-boo because this is actually supposed to tuck underneath here, and I forgot, and I glued the whole thing down. So this time we're going to pop this up. So I want it to be sitting kind of just like this. So I'm going to put my dimensionals just along this side. Okay, so I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to stick my dimensionals right along the right side. And this, by using dimensionals, I'll be able to get my stem in here that I forgot, my trunk. But it will allow me to tuck that panel in underneath. Okay, so again, I'm going to just set this right just like that. Okay, and see, it can tuck. Isn't that cute? And it just tucks under. Now, this may annoy some people that it doesn't stay down, and no matter how much you burnish it, it's not going to stay down. So I have used just, of course, oh, here they are. I have used little Velcro dots on this one. And I actually just cut them in half because I didn't need a full one. Okay. And I'm not going to be able, my fingers aren't going to work on this. So all I do is peel it off. I'm not going to do it on here. Just, I have injuries on my fingers and it's not going to work, but my fingers won't work. So all we're going to do is glue that down there, stick that down, and then we'll have a little Velcro, my goodness, what's going on? We'll have a little Velcro thing to hold this flap down, and then it's easy to open. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. It's a really cute, easy way to use some card bases that we have and to just make a little bit of a different card. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week, and we will see you next week. Bye for now.